Riley, we'll go ahead and just kick this thing off. Just a big win for you guys, 34-10. Just really from kind of start to finish, you guys had this in the bag. Just walk us through your kind of initial thoughts after this.
Coming to this week, we knew it was a trap game, so coach just told us we got to lock in. Everyone's got to do their 1/11th. It was a great opportunity for us just to come out here, and just showcase what this team is really about. We got to our guns and just finish the job.
You guys, that first drive, they had some success running the ball. It's kind of their bread and butter. It seems like defense from there just settled in. You only allowed 100 yards in the first half. How did you guys settle in and how did you stop that one?
Yeah, that first drive they had, going into this game, we definitely knew that their O-line was good and they had a strong run game. And, we got to the drawing board and adjusted what we needed to and just shut them out. So it was good to have.
The second half, some ebbs and flows a little bit. The flow of the game kind of got a little weird, but towards the end, you guys were able to get pressure on Dante and things like that. What changed maybe in the second half to be able to get more pressure?
It just all starts in the back with those coverages, Starts with them, just them sticking to their guys and their zone drops. So once they were able to do that, just allowed us to come free and make more plays.
Coaches challenge you guys heading into this week about taking care of business and the whole trap game aspect. Why is this team capable of stepping up and honing in the focus?
I just think, it's just what Griz football is about. Just for us to be able to step up, all eyes are on us. We have a lot of success right now and we're really rolling. So I know it's just sticking to our guns and just allowing everyone just to do their 1/11th. Everyone doing their part plays a huge role in this team, offensively and defensively, and that's what Coach Hauck emphasizes. Just everyone doing their job, sticking to their alignment and their assignment, and just ultimately executing it. So whenever our back's against the wall, that's what we stick to, and just glad we could do that today.
So when you look back to that NAU game, where do you see the biggest differences in this team's growth since then?
I think it's just how we responded to adversity. NAU. It was a road bump, but I don't think if we lost that game, we would be the team who we are now. We really built off that. We got back to the drawing boards, knew what we had to fix, and just really shaped our identity. And we got a great group of guys. It's just a band of brothers, and just going into next week, it's a huge game, and just blessed to be a part of this team. And NAU was a little road bump, but man, we just really stick to each other and just got the win.
You guys allowed that big touchdown play right there, and that's kind of one of those moments in a trap game that can maybe spark them. How did you guys maybe learn from that and kind of go from there?
Yeah, they I think it was a coverage bust, but coaches got us on the sideline, brought us together, and just really uplifted us, and were like, hey, we got this. Don't respond to anything else. Focus on your assignment and your alignment. Don't worry about any of the outside noise, because obviously that play built a little momentum for them. But, we just responded to adversity, and that's what this team is built upon, the way we're so resilient. So that's just what we do.
And then looking ahead, tonight you're in the win column. Now you got next week, in your sights. What's that preparation looking like for this next week to get ready to take on the Cats?
Yeah, it's obviously a huge week for us, just, facing the Cats and stuff. But, we just treat it as every other week. Obviously it's a huge rival game, and it's my first game in the rivalry of the Brawl of the Wild, and I came here to be a part of a culture that has something like that. We don't treat it any differently. Same practice schedule, same everything, and we just a little more of an attack mentality this week.
The offense especially has really kind of been clicking the last few weeks. So from the defensive perspective, when you guys are getting stops and they're rewarding you with points, just what's that been like, the way they've been rolling the last few weeks?
Yeah, these last few weeks, the offense has just been stepping up huge time. Eli Gilman, Nick Osmo, Cliff, just, running the ball. They've been so dominant in the trenches. And ultimately allowing us, just the defense, to kind of step back and relax because they've been putting up so much points for us. So it's very nice for them to support us, and they know we always have their back. So it's been good to see them succeed.
And to hear that you guys are playing the Cats for the Big Sky Championship next week, how does that sound to you?
It sounds like a dream come true. We're in a spot where we really are blessed to be in, but I think it's a spot we've earned. We're right where we want to be, and this week's huge, but we just got to focus on, beating them before we can see what else happens.
Yeah, AJ, just walk us through just kind of this win. Obviously this had the markings of a trap game. You guys are pretty good at kind of dealing with those types of situations, but just walk us through this win.
Yeah, I think when we come into games like this where, the record of our opponent may not be the best, we understand that every Saturday is a new Saturday, and we're not playing the opponent, we're playing to our standard, and that especially comes into play in games like this where, obviously we respect the opponent. They're a good team with a record that I think they aren't happy with, but they're a good team, and I'm happy with this win. We had some guys go down today. Super proud of what they did. today, and I think we're really coming together. I think we're playing as a team, and I'm super happy about that.
That first half, you guys, I think, had almost 300 yards of total offense, a lot on the ground, obviously. Just speak to what was working for you guys.
Yeah, I think in terms of the run game, we practice super hard. We take pride in the little details in practice and the film and meetings and making sure we're doing what we need to do to succeed. And so I think we can attribute our preparation to the success we've had on the ground. And obviously we have guys like Cliff and Eli and Nick and so many talented, hardworking guys carrying the rock behind us, and it makes our job easier.
What's it like blocking for those guys? I mean, just that three-headed monster you guys see come out in there. I mean, they've been just playing so well. The whole offense has been playing so well. Just what's it like blocking for those guys and seeing their success?
I've said it again and again. These guys, the backs that we have behind us, they work super hard. They run hard. If you're not blocking for someone who's carrying three guys on their back, that's not good. So I'm super proud of what the work that they've been able to put in, and makes our job easier.
Why has this offensive line been able to band together? Whether you guys have injuries or rotating guys in, and it seems like you guys are just playing at a high level.
Yeah. I think we're in a position now where coming into the season, we've had a lot of veteran guys on the offensive line who have played with one another, who have played valuable snaps during games during the season, and we're just in a position where we can, if we need to, we can plug guys in, and everyone has reps with everybody, and we have that cohesiveness that allows us to be successful.
Last one. Why do you think this team was able to step up to the challenge Coach had you guys this week about taking care of business and keep growing as a team? Why is this group?
Yeah, I mean that just comes down to playing to our standard. Like I said a couple minutes ago, that's a really good team that we just played, and a lot of the times it's playing to our standard. And I think if we do that, we can win a lot of games. So.
Thanks, guys.
Good. Awesome, Coach. Just your initial thoughts on a win like that, improving to 9-1, and just keep on rolling.
Yeah, it's great to have 9 wins and being highly ranked nationally, and our guys came in here and took this win from a really good football team. Thought our effort level was great. I thought our focus all week was great. Something I always worry about, in this week and the schedule the week before the last one. So credit to our players, our assistant coaches for really doing a nice job getting ready for this game and then going and performing.
You've been talking about this team's mental resiliency, the way they're trained and things like that. Did that show off tonight, do you think, just keeping that focus and not getting lulled into a trap game at all?
I don't really know how to answer that. I mean, we played well and we were locked in all week, so sure. I think we have a mature team. I think they listen when you talk to them. I think they take coaching, and that's a great sign of maturity.
That first half, just that offense was rolling, the running game was rolling. You guys, had some adversity losing Liam, in that first half as well. Just speak to, I guess, the offense and what was working in that first half for you guys.
Well, kind of everything. We were real balanced. We ran it really well, and we threw it well. Obviously, it was productive from a point total standpoint. I thought it was a good first half.
You guys kind of shut down their run game for the most part after that first drive. Was there some changes you made after that, or what was different defensively?
Yeah, we actually missed a couple of checks. They gave us a personnel group that we hadn't really practiced against much. And it's something that I talked about with you guys on Monday. I think that Coach Barnum does a masterful job of formationally and personnel group finding ways to find the chinks in the armor in the run game, and they did a good job. I thought our kids did a good job adjusting to that and getting it straightened out.
Second half was kind of odd. There was kind of some ebbs and flows. The flow of the game seemed to be a little different. Then Portland State gets that home run touchdown. Your guys settled back in. I guess what was standing out to you in that second half for you guys?
Well, we had a little combo coverage problem. We had a little miscommunication or misread in the secondary. That's how they scored that. I thought our guys played hard. We played everybody, which is great. So
defensively, the pressure seemed to kind of add up a little bit too in that second half. You guys had 3 sacks, I think, in that second half. Just speak to, I guess, what those guys were able to do.
Yeah, I think it was more just guys winning on blocks. Portland State's down a bunch of offensive linemen, so that, you know, they had the other guy go down. That didn't help them. But guys were winning. You know, you get into the drop back game, it's not their thing. And when they have to drop back, then, you know, I think we have the advantage.
What was it like hugging the coach Hauck after the game and seeing him out there?
It was good to see him. That's kind of surreal a little bit. You know, I'm sure it's the same for Bruce coaching against Cooper, looking over across at him. It's really a cool deal, but it's a strain, you know, because everybody wants to win and everybody demands winning, and it's a strain. And you know, we got a lot of friends on the other sideline, but when it's your kids across the field, it's a different dynamic.
You guys scored 34 straight points today. You've done that a lot.
Yeah, same as last week.
A lot over the last month too. Even Northern Colorado was 40, Idaho was 20 in a row to start the game.
Yeah.
What are there any? I guess what do you point to as reasons why this team's so good at scoring points in bunches?
Well, it's complementary. You know, you play well on all 3 phases, and you know the defense gets stops, and the offense scores points at the end of their drives. I mean, it's nothing more complex than that. It's being productive, and it's being assignment conscious, thus you can execute.
Big one next week. You know, it's the rivalry game. Everybody talks about it. Just kind of give us your early thoughts and what's going to be a big game in Missoula next week.
Yeah, I haven't really thought about it, to tell you the truth. I don't know. We've been worried about. I worry about this game more than any other on the schedule the week before, so haven't really spent any time on it. Obviously, we'll be in early. We'll get back late tonight, and we'll be in early tomorrow working on them.
We've seen Hauck get snaps on the past few games now. Will you see him getting snaps in the Brawl of the Wild?
Yeah, we'll see what the game plan is. I don't know what the game plan is yet. So, but he's been playing, so he'll probably play. Yeah.
I guess to be able to say that the Montana Grizzlies are playing for a Big Sky championship next week, how does that sound to you?
Normal. Anybody else? All right. Thanks, guys.